Oh yeah.
It's finished at Meadowbank. Dorking Wanderers 2, Boreham Wood 2. Mark, let's get your thoughts on that now.
Well, I thought Boreham Wood were excellent across the 90 minutes. Definitely had a real intent across the team to press us, to stop us playing. I think they achieved that. And if you're an honest critiquer of football, which I want to be, I think we scored at good times, got a lead in the game, but we had 3-4 players I thought had quite a big off night in terms of their aggression. I thought our right side was quiet, weren't pressing aggressively, turning the ball back over, playing forward quick enough. So yeah, I thought across the 90, if we'd have won that game, I thought across the 90, it would have been the wrong result, if I'm honest with you. Was a draw a fair result? Maybe in terms of chances created, but I thought Boreham Wood were a better side than us tonight, and if they finish outside the top two of this division or three, I will be absolutely flabbergasted, and that's no disrespect to anybody else in the league, for anyone moans. They're a full-time outfit. They've got a fantastic team. They've got a great manager coach in now, who are doing things a bit differently, and they're going to be a serious threat this year for all of us, other teams in the league that want to do well. I think the biggest positive was that we got a point, and the biggest negative was the injuries.
Yeah.
I went into tonight at the beginning and I talked about the fact that I'm a little bit concerned with where we are again.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the second week of the season. We're now, Pybus, Murphy. There's a few too many. Kueld, I don't think looks good at all. We'll have to see. Okay. Brennan, we'll have to see tomorrow.
Yep.
Might be okay, not quite sure. But yeah, we've definitely got 5 or 6 that are injured already.
Yep.
I mean, listen, Kueld aside, because I think we need to check that. The others wouldn't be anything overly significant.
Okay.
And would be my biggest concern. Pleased to see Jason get a couple of goals. I just thought tonight we weren't great. I'd like to find excuses. I'd like to say Saturday took a lot out of us. It was a very hard game Saturday, but it was the same for both sides. I said to the lads in there, look, season started now. Yeah. It's all good and well doing your lovely pre-season at Reigate Grammar School and having beautiful lunches in the sunshine. Yeah. But you're now going Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Monday. Injuries are kicking in. And I think tonight, largely we were out-fought, and I thought the opposition looked sharper than us.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game, wasn't it? And played at quite a high tempo as well. I think, and obviously, as you say, Boreham Wood, good side. In terms of taking that point, do you think perhaps when you look back, it's quite a good time to play them, really, before the season really sort of kicks in and gets going, and we sort of find out a bit more about the league and other teams and things like that?
Yeah, I think so. I can only see Boreham Wood. I can only see Boreham Wood doing great things this season. There was always going to be rivals, as are going to be another 5, 6, 7 teams in this division. To us, I think, and tonight was a stark reminder that that there are going to be a lot of teams in this division on their day that do well. I've got to credit Ross Jenkins and his team tonight. It's not easy sometimes to say, and we're not used to it either. We're not used to it. Even last season, there was games when we said, hold on a minute, we've dominated that game but lost. Yeah. We didn't dominate today. I thought Ross's team, they played exactly how we knew they'd play. We played how they thought we'd play, but they were better at doing the things they'd worked on than the things we'd worked on. All over the pitch, really good intention. And yeah, chances maybe a draw's a fair result. Yeah. But I thought the two teams, I'm not saying overruling, but in terms of tonight, I thought I thought Boreham Wood looked the better side, and I thought we weren't great.
I know when you sort of spoke pre-season and you sort of spoke about if players weren't up to it or if there were injuries and things like that, you would look to move perhaps quicker than you'd done before. Are you having any of those thoughts now, or those sort of things to consider over the coming days, weeks?
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely look at loans. I mean, we might be looking at loans already.
Okay.
I mean, we're down to. I can't believe I'm saying it, but we're down to like 14 players.
And some of those are the players that you've only just brought in as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
as well?
so like it's not great.
No.
It's not great at all, which is frustrating, really frustrating. But listen, I thought it was a little bit of an off night.
Okay.
Biggest superstars by far with the fans, singing right to the end.
Yep.
At 2-1 up, I literally used the words to Seb. I said, let's go and nick a shit goal because I felt like we might need to just get
Yeah.
an extra goal here.
Yeah.
Let's just get something because we have got goals in us. We've got, lots of good high players. But yeah, listen, I was trying to steal a victory that I don't really think we deserved. And too many boys had an off night. In my book, I thought Carter, Mewett, Camp, I thought, to name three, weren't amazing. And I thought, to their credit, they was excellent to a man and their subs, and they worked really hard. So we'll have to take a look at that. No more training for us this week now. We're just going to go to Torquay Friday. And we'll have to count the troops up. And it's never easy, Jane. Never easy.
No.
If you think the other team were better.
Yeah.
It's not easy to admit that, but I thought tonight they were.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would probably agree with you, Mark. So yeah, and you mentioned the fans there. There's a coach obviously running down to Torquay, try and get as many people going down there to that this weekend. And you've already mentioned the support. I thought the atmosphere was good tonight as well. Nice being back under the lights at Meadowbank on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, brilliant. And the attendance was wrong, 100%.
Yeah.
There was way more than 1,200 people,
Felt like
so
more
I'm not quite sure how we ended up with 1,200 on the attendance list, but that's disappointing. I'll find out. But I think tonight there was a good 1,600, 1,700 in here for this game. Both sets of fans, thanks to Bournemouth for travelling down. Our fans were tremendous. I mean, tremendous. And it did feel a little bit like one of them famous midweek 3-2s coming up, but it would have been probably not deserved. Yeah, so a bit of a stark reminder tonight that there's going to be a lot of work to do across these 46 games. A lot of work to do. But I think all the credit tonight, two sets of credit, our supporters, Bournemouth players, who I thought were excellent.
Okay, thanks, Mark, as always. And we'll see you down in Torquay on Saturday.
See you then.
Thank you.
Cheers, James.